Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. It's your boy Tan. I thought I'd put together one last video before I shut it down because, I got to go to work later on today. But I remember Gene Unit's first album, Beg for Mercy. And it was a classic, man. This when like 50 Cent was like doing it big. And the album went on to sell like I think 4 million units to this day. To this day, I think it sold 4 million units. But they had a track on there that was one of my favorite songs on the album. It was called Groupie Love. Give me that groupie love. You gotta give me some of that groupie love. I'm talking about song was heat. I'm talking about that Beg for Mercy album was it was heat. And that brings me to the topic of this particular video. And I further just laugh at some of these videos that's getting made now. We're approximately 2 weeks away from the big showdown, the highly anticipated, showdown for undisputed at welterweight. Both men are in camp preparing for this fight. Terrence Crawford in camp, Errol Spence in camp. But I laugh at the fact that some people crack me up like what Errol Spence say is the gospel, and then they do videos about it. Oh man, Errol Spence say he gonna break Terrence Crawford's will. Oh man, you heard what Derek James say, man? I ain't making no videos talking about that, man. And that's what you just call plain and simple groupies. But as I said before, I'm just really upset about what transpired these past couple of years with content creators instigating and all this stuff. And I just think it's just really sad. Like I said before, we should be celebrating this fight as black people, but no, we at odds with each other over this stuff because of people instigating and making it too personal and stuff, just being Errol Spence fun boys and stuff. I mean, they cry about every goddamn thing. They supposed to flip the coin to see who comes out first and last. And I think Terrence Crawford is going to come out last because he won the coin toss and people was complaining about that. And I mean, these people just sit up here and just make false narrative, fake narrative after fake narrative. I mean, I just listen to them. Well, I don't listen to them. I just watch the comment sections in certain people's channels, just how they just sit up and just make up stuff as they go along to say, oh man, it appears to me that Errol Spence is the one that really wanted this fight. No, okay. Well, if you really believe that, then you go right ahead. But I just laugh at the fact that these personal attacks, just like these people was crying earlier about what Terrence Crawford allegedly supposed to have said when it came to the Frank Martin fight. And it was a close fight. And Terrence Crawford is entitled to his opinion, like I said. I mean, these dudes get mad about every little thing and just start whining and making videos. If Terrence Crawford said, man, you know what? Errol Spence, he drink Pepsi instead of Coke. So, oh man, see, this is what I'm talking about, man. See, I mean, but man, you just can't be saying stuff like that, man. Errol Spence. Like for real, this is how pathetic some of these Errol Spence fun boys is. They passed the point of fanboys. They acting like fun boys. I just get to the point to where it's just pathetic and you just shaking your head like, man, how did this come to this? But then, it's kind of funny. You got certain people now trying to, make videos backtracking, but then they played a pivotal role in this happening themselves. And now all of a sudden, people's channels, a lot of people's channels was predicated off this fight not happening. Now all of a sudden people getting quiet. Now they ain't saying nothing. They wait until the fight is over. Cause see, they ain't that confident now. See, now they actually believe like, oh, okay, Terrence Crawford really got a chance of winning this fight, in which he does. Like I say, this fight could go either way, but all these people that was just super confident and saying that Terrence Crawford was ducking and he really didn't want to fight and all that stuff was complete cap. I mean, you had a bunch of these goofball cornballs sitting up here having the audacity to try to tell Terrence Crawford what they believe he should take, like they black asses, is fighting or ever had a fight. And like I said, I done seen some of these dudes, on their channels, man. A lot of these dudes look like they haven't skipped a meal in a long time. And a lot of these niggas on here that's talking all this stuff, for real, acting like they boxed. You know what I'm saying? The only box they know about is a box of Popeye's chicken. That's the only boxing they know about is how big a box Popeye's chicken they gonna get. So, I'm just keeping it a buck, man. I just find it real funny, all this stuff that's been going on. I mean, like I said, these dudes act like straight groupies, for real. Like, I think some of these niggas, real talk, if Errol Spence walked in the room, they'd faint like he Michael Jackson or something. And I just find it hilarious. Like, every time Errol Spence say something or quote, you got people running, making videos. I'm glad that I didn't get caught up in that foolishness, because I feel like this. It doesn't matter what they say they gonna do or what they predict gonna do. They can't predict what's gonna happen until they get in the ring, do it, and then their hand is raised when it's all said and done. So I'm not gonna make no videos talking about that, because it's irrelevant if it doesn't happen. But like I said before, the way these Errol Spence fun boys act is just kind of alarming and disturbing. And these are supposed to be men. And the sad part about it is some of these niggas on here is my age or older than me, or a little bit younger than me, or way younger. And I crack up at the fact that they be thinking they can debo somebody in behind Errol Spence. And I done told you motherfuckers, not here. And I'm gonna keep saying it. But like I said, y'all on some real groupie stuff. Like when Jamie Foxx did his comedy special in Oakland, when he was talking about Prince and stuff, when he was talking about how Prince mesmerized you if you look at him and stuff. You looked in Errol Spence's eyes, huh? Yeah, he got you, huh? Just pathetic, man. But I'm having fun with it because y'all just give me so much material. Oh, man, Errol Spence, check this out, man. What Errol Spence said, man. So Errol Spence says, did he go do, I mean, he can sit up there and say, did he go, you know what I'm saying? He can sit up there and say he discovered Plymouth Rock. Or he gonna reinvent the wheel. That don't mean he gonna get it done. So, I mean, there you have it, man. Let me get out of here, man. I'm out.